So Emmanuel Sanders has to sleep on it. Stefon Diggs is the Bill 30 minutes later. Let's talk about that right now. Built in Buffalo family, what's going on? It's your boy DM3 back with another video. And before we get started, again, I want to take some time to make sure that everybody out there is being safe. Everybody out there is doing their part. We're all going to get through this, but to do that, we all need to do it together. We need to make sure that we're doing everything that we can on our own to make sure that we can get ahead of this and we can get back to business as usual. All right, two things I got to have you do for me. Hit the subscribe button. That way you get notified when all of our new videos go live, and give me a thumbs up. That way we know that you like our content here at Built in Buffalo, so we can keep bringing it to you. Okay, this week, an interview between New Orleans Saints wide receiver Emmanuel Sanders.
Hey, the phones are definitely ringing, but I just didn't know where I wanted to go. I spoke with the Bills for a little bit. And, I told him, let me think about the idea and give me a night. And, 30 minutes later, the Stefon Diggs deal went through, and I was like, okay. And
Emmanuel Sanders said he was a little bit taken back by it. But we've all come to know that when Brandon Beane is set on something, he doesn't just have one option. He has multiple options. He's put a plan in place. He's got all the T's crossed, the I's dotted. Everything is in bold print, and he's ready to go. So, looking at the trade for Stefon Diggs, I think that was a win. Now, getting rid of the draft capital, a lot of people are going to say that at 22 we were going to draft a wide receiver anyways, and we're going to end up paying him $11.5 million each season for the next 4 years. I think it's a bargain, to be honest with you. Looking at what Amari Cooper got, look at what Robbie Anderson's going to get paid in 2020 from the Carolina Panthers. Robbie Anderson is going to get paid $12 million this coming season. Stefon Diggs is going to get paid $11.5 million. So I think that's a win-win right there. We got him locked up for 4 years. Maybe he'll want to renegotiate if he has a couple solid seasons, which is fine, because we can worry about that when that gets here. Now, if you look at it in another perspective, if the Bills would have signed Emmanuel Sanders, they still would have had 22 in the draft. Here's the thing, though. The Bills have made it abundantly clear, if you follow any of the Bills or any of the news reporters or anything on social media, they weren't overly impressed with a lot of these wide receivers, especially the ones that they thought would have been around at pick 22. So if you can get a guy like Stefon Diggs, who has a decent career already, he is a number one wide receiver. He is a yards after catch machine. We call him a yak monster. He's a guy that you would have gotten at pick 22, if not a lot better. So I thought it was funny Emmanuel Sanders came out and said that he wanted to sleep on it. You guys have seen everything out in social media about, hey, thanks for sleeping on it, because, now we got Stefon Diggs. I think that we made out. A lot of people are saying that Stefon Diggs was a consolation prize. I feel like they talked to Emmanuel Sanders' camp. He said he wanted to sleep on it. I think that somebody called Brandon Beane, or Brandon Beane already had something in the works to acquire Stefon Diggs and wasn't sure if it was going to happen. So that's why it happened so soon right thereafter. So that's my take on it. I think that Brandon Beane absolutely hit a home run by taking Stefon Diggs instead of Emmanuel Sanders. Both really solid players in the league. Emmanuel Sanders will do good things with the Saints, and hopefully Stefon Diggs is going to do good things with the Bills. Drop your comments below. Let me know what you guys think. Do you think that it's a win-win situation? How do you feel about the two players? Drop any comments in there, and we'll get into a healthy conversation. As always, I'm DM3. Thank you guys for watching. Go Bills, and I'm out.